Ladies and gentlemen, Mollie Gross.
Hello, Camp Pendleton. Let's talk a little bit about my story. So here I am confident that I'm armed with everything that I need to know to be a proper military wife, right, ladies? I've got it all. And I got ready for my first PCS. PCS sucks, right, ladies?
Oh, yeah.
Having to move every 4 years. Let me give you something positive to think about every time you have to PCS. Just remember, moving every 4 years is just another opportunity for you to forget to tell your mother-in-law your new phone number. I was not only trepidatious about being a military wife, but I was also scared to live in California. Anyone? I am a country girl. Woohoo! That's right. It's like I'm used to ticks, someone shooting something, and we eat it. Okay? And here I am about to move to California, where everybody's like political and feminist and all health conscious, whatever. So I thought, you know what, I gotta change my attitude, I gotta change my perspective, I'm gonna think positive. I realized, hey, you know what? I'm moving to a place where it's acceptable to have fake hair, fake nails, fake boobs. Then I got to California and realized I couldn't afford the gas to get any of it done. Any of you have husbands overseas right now? Let me hear you. Are they doing this stupid thing where they're growing a mustache? Okay. What is that? It's so stupid. And like my husband, like he sends me this picture. I'm like, oh my God, who is the sex offender in Iraq? He's like, no, that's me. I grew a mustache. The locals respect. Yeah, the locals respect, and meanwhile, Chris Hansen is looking for you, okay? I encourage women, when your husband's deployed, get a hobby. Well, I took up sewing, not very good at it, but the only pattern that I could find was for this nightgown that looked like Mama from Mama's Family's House Moo Moo. And I made about 90 of these things. I was really proud because it showed, right, that I had a hobby when my husband was gone. I completed something. And it was just really, really, really hard for him because he could not get into it at night because we'd get in the bed, he'd roll over here with the high collar. So I tried, you guys. I tried. I didn't want to give it up. And I'd say to him, I said, sweetheart, let's role play. It's 1863 and the war is raging. I found you injured on my father's land. I hid you in the barn. Go with it. Didn't work. Before my husband went on deployment, I slept on the right, he slept on the left. Husband goes on deployment, I sleep in the middle of the bed in a giant X formation. Couple of cats, couple of dogs. And if you have kids, a couple of kids in and out through the night. So my husband was like jockeying for position in the bed. When your husband comes back, it's really, really hard because there's an issue with the role adjustment. You've been doing everything, and then they come home and they feel worthless because they're men. You're sitting there in the kitchen and you're watching your husband, he's unloading the dishwasher, your hero, your man, your lover that came back from Iraq, and you're sitting there and you start getting angrier and angrier and angrier, and you start having thoughts like this, like, what is wrong with you? Why is it that you can traipse all over Iraq looking for weapons caches, but you can't take one freaking second to figure out that the colander does not go in next to the cereal? Get the facts about PTSD before your husband comes home, and don't just take his word for it. Because no matter what he says to you, these are not the symptoms of PTSD, all right? Taking out the trash does not bring back flashbacks. Ladies, if your husband's been deployed to Afghanistan or Iraq, do me a favor. Don't come out of the shower with a towel on your head. I had a wonderful time with you. Good night. Thank you so much.